Welcome to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand.
Good morning, everyone. How are we? Welcome back to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand. I hope you're well. I really do. I hope you're staying safe. Me, myself, I've actually been out on a little run this morning, and now I'm about to drink this. And to be honest with you, the smell. I mean, it's very healthy for me, and my girlfriend makes them. But the smell, I can smell the ginger in it from here. Very spicy. I might even down this live. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see me down this live. But yes, on the radar, if you've been following the Kop TV for a while now, you'll know that every transfer window, we do like to go a little bit deeper and find out which players are on the radar. Get it? When it comes to both buying and selling players for Liverpool, players coming in and out the door at Anfield. Please, if you are watching, it goes without saying these days, whenever you watch, just give us a like. It really doesn't make any difference to your day, but it makes a big difference to my day as well. And it does really help. So please, if you are watching, do give us a like. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. As you can see in the thumbnail for this video, I'll get it up again. We are talking today about Gleison Bremer. This is a 23-year-old Brazilian centre-back playing at Torino right now. Obviously, as you guys know, we're in desperate need of a centre-back. I mean, we've been linked with about 400 already, and we're only 6 days in to 2021. However, this guy, Gleison Bremer, I think it might be Gleison Bremer, has been actually catching the attention of our rivals Everton. And he does kind of fit the profile of what we want. If you do know about him, he is 6'4". He's very good on the ball. He's a ball-playing centre-back, and he's just 23 years old. So if he does come in, look, he could obviously slot right into play straight away with our growing injury concerns as a centre-back option to slip in there with Fabinho. Obviously, both of them Brazilian. I'm sure they know each other and they would get on. He could also be seen as competition going forward to kind of take either Joe Gomez's spot or Joel Matip's spot, who I personally think has to go in the summer. We just can't rely on him injury-wise. But it's funny, Joe Gomez and Bremer are actually the same age. They're only 2 months apart, which does make you really appreciate how good Joe Gomez has been, considering how young he is. I mean, we signed Gomez now in 2015. I think Brendan Rodgers brought him in 5.5 years ago now. So take off 23 minus 5. I mean, we literally signed Joe Gomez at 17, 18, and it just goes to show how good he is, that he's been playing for us for that long already. So yeah, I'm really liking the look of this fella. 6'4" Brazilian, doing well for Torino right now, and realistically, it could be one that we look at. I mean, like I said, in this January transfer window, you're going to get a little silly reports. It is silly season, isn't it? So you are going to see us linked with almost everyone and their dog. But this guy, I do think, does suit the profile of what the Reds should be looking for. Like I said, very tall, ball-playing centre-back, and only 23 years old. We look at someone like David Alaba, who's approaching 30. Is he the right person to bring in? Apparently 5 clubs have already contacted Bayern Munich for his signature in the summer, but apparently his dream club is Real Madrid, like everyone's is. It's so annoying, isn't it? Real Madrid or Barcelona, everyone loves them, which is fair enough. Obviously, they're great institutions in football, but right now, if you're looking for footballing reasons and footballing reasons only, then I personally, without my bias, I personally think that Liverpool is the better option. So it'd be interesting to see if we do bring in a centre back this summer. This summer and this January. I think we're definitely going to get one in the summer if we don't get one in January. But like I said, we do need one in January to come in and help us as soon as possible. Gomez and Van Dijk still out. I actually, funnily enough, just had I replied to Chris Morgan, his Instagram story. He's actually the physio for Liverpool, so he runs on and helps the players when they're injured. And I did tongue-in-cheek ask, when is Virgil van Dijk back? He probably won't reply to me. He's probably under strict instructions not to give information like that away, especially to people like me. But let me know in the comments, would you like to see Gleison Bremer come in? Perfect centre-back partner could be for Fabinho, both Brazilian. So that could work. But 23, still got loads of years ahead of him. But it could be one to keep an eye on. If we don't buy him in January, let's keep an eye on him to see how he performs right up until the summer with Torino, because they're playing well in the Italian league. And if we can't get him in January, it'd be interesting to see who we do go for, because we definitely let's not have any mistakes about this. If we don't get a centre back in January, then we will be forced to buy one in the summer. And I think, as well as buying one in the summer, you're probably looking at getting rid of Matip in the summer as well, which maybe means that you would have to buy two. So a lot of options for Liverpool to consider. Ryan Brown, hello Alex, good morning to you, mate. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you'd like me to down this on camera. I haven't had any of it yet. It's celery, ginger, cumin, coconut water, coriander mix, and the smell is petrifying. And I've had a lot of these before, but that smells very strong, and it's the kind of drink that I'd probably have to go like that for if I'm going to drink it. But unless I see 2 comments in the live chat right now telling me to down this, I'm not going to do it. If you do, I will do it. There you go. That's a good one. Right, Gleison Bremer. Let me know in the comments if you like the look of him. The 6'4" centre back from Torino, Brazilian, could fit in right away with Fabinho at centre back. Obviously, they both speak Brazilian as well, Portuguese, sorry. So it could be a great addition. I also wanted to touch on our loan players who are out there at the minute in all the different leagues in Europe. We've got 12 players currently on loan. Let's have a look at how they've been doing. So Marko Grujic, obviously the first player that Klopp signed in 2015. He came in from Red Star Belgrade as a 19-year-old, but is yet to make a real impression on the Liverpool first team. 2 years he spent at Hertha Berlin, was really good. Returned to Liverpool, as you remember, at the start of this season, and made 2 appearances. One was against Lincoln in the League Cup. The other one was against Arsenal in the League Cup. But yet he did score against Lincoln. But unfortunately for him, he's on loan right now. That's not the unfortunate bit. He's out on loan at Porto right now. But unfortunately for him, it's not been smooth sailing. In his first start, he was withdrawn at half time. And he was sent off in his second appearance. He's only completed 90 minutes once, and that was in a 2-0 win over Olympiacos in the Champions League. And the Porto boss, Sergio Corentiao, seems surprisingly happy with him. He says Grujic is better. He has huge potential for his height and his physical capabilities. He is a very technically strong player in his short and long passing, but I think he should pass quicker, and I think he needs to be more aggressive. So a mixed set of fortunes there for Marko Grujic. Has he got a future at Liverpool? Do let us know in the comments. And Ryan obviously saying he'd take any centre back at this stage, as probably most of us would. I mean, I'm a centre back. I'd jump in nicely right away. No questions asked. Ben Woodburn is still 21, very young. Of course, you remember he was the youngest goal scorer ever in Liverpool's history. He scored in a quarter-final game in the League Cup back in 2016. Sorry, very tired this morning. But obviously, he's been out at Sheffield United, he's been at Oxford, and now he is at Blackpool in League One on loan. It's not been ideal for him. 4 starts and 7 sub appearances have unfortunately brought no goals. Laureus Karius, another big name that we sent out on loan. He kind of falls into the bracket of the less said about him, the better. So we'll keep this one brief. But he was at Besiktas for 2 seasons. As you know, they sent him back. They didn't want to make that loan deal a permanent deal. He's joined Union Berlin this term. And again, unfortunately for him, it's not going very well at all. He's only played once, and they apparently want to send him back to Liverpool early. When is he going to get a break in his career? I mean, Liverpool fans will torture him really for the rest of his career. He can't be around us anymore. And it seems like every club he goes to, they want to send him back. Can he pick it up later on in his career? Can he resurge his career? Like I said, been awful, really. I can't really pick out any positives, which is so sad, really, considering he's only 24, 25. Can he reinvigorate his career? Do let us know. A couple more names that we'll talk about. Harry Wilson, obviously unknown now at Cardiff, and their boss, Neil Harris, who is the former Millwall boss. He said he might not be in the game for 15 or 20 minutes, but then he does have his moments of magic, which you did see when he was on loan at Bournemouth. Some unbelievable goals that he scored for them. He's still only 23, established now with Wales as an international. His fifth loan that he's currently on at Cardiff. And of course, he did spend that loan at Bournemouth last year. Alongside Wilson at Cardiff is Shea Ojo, and apparently was the most expensive 14-year-old in history when Liverpool signed him from MK Dons for £2 million back in 2011. A huge fee for such a young player. Only a few chances under Klopp. His fifth season away from Liverpool this year. He spent time at Wolves, Fulham, Reims, and Rangers in recent years, but he's at Cardiff this season. Him and Wilson, both 23. They may feel they're best served by a permanent move in the summer. I would agree, and I would say that both of them do need a permanent move away from Liverpool this summer. Harvey Elliott, easily the most talented of Liverpool's loanee pool. He had appearance for the Red last season before being sent to Blackburn this season to gain more experience. And I can't lie, he's absolutely killing it over there. He's already provided assist in his first game for Adam Armstrong, but he's played 19 times for Blackburn this season, 5 goals and 6 assists. There you go, that's 11 goal contributions in 19, which really is putting away some good numbers there. He's still very young. Apparently Stuart Downing, the former Liverpool winger, told Blackburn's official website last month that he has to be careful with him. He's still very young, but he's almost the go-to man for us at the moment. Didn't even know Stuart Downing was at Blackburn, to be honest. Other names, including Adam Lewis, Anderson Arroyo, Liam Miller, and Tony Gallagher, are all out on loan as well. So we'll see how those guys do. But let me know in the comments what you think of the star man that we're talking about today, Gleison Bremer. Of course, there's going to be a lot that we'll listen to over this January transfer window, especially in the early stages. As we all know, Liverpool don't really act in the transfer window traditionally until the latter quarter or the final third of that window. So normally Liverpool do their business later on, and in the early stages, we are going to see some funny names bandished about. But John M says Karius and Adrian. Worst Klopp signings ever? Karius easily is number one. I've actually done a video on this. I've just remembered in the first bit of lockdown, John, I did a video, Liverpool's top 5 worst signings. So I'm pretty sure Karius was number one in that. Adrian has to be up there as well. Not much luck with goalkeepers apart from Alisson. Kelleher now looks more likely to play Fiddle ahead, both Karius and Adrian. So I would say yes, John. Probably they are Klopp's worst 2 signings. I would go along with that. Right, there is on the radar. It's only 10 to 15 minutes. This one, it's nice and easy whilst you're enjoying a brew in the morning. Shall I down this now? Let me know in the comments right now if you'd like to down. It's not an alcoholic drink, so I'm not going to get drunk, but it's frightening to smell. So, very strong. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you'd like me to drink that. But if you haven't watched On the Radar before, very simple, 10 to 15 minutes where we round up a couple of names in and out on the radar of the Anfield club, which is Liverpool. Right, Wednesday is today. No games tonight. But tomorrow we will have that Aston Villa match preview for the game on Friday. And then next week, it's all about Liverpool versus Manchester United. We'll be building up the hype to that all week with top of the Kops and a match preview and Kop to bottom, all to come next week on the Kop TV. Now, if you're not subscribing already, what are you playing at? Get on it, give us a little subscribe, and we will see you next time. Take care.